Hare Krishna.
Hare
Lakshmi
Krishna.
Aunty, Manju
Andarki
Didi.
welcome.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Didi. Hare Krishna to Hema Didi and Parul Mataji, Attama.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
चलो मंगलाचरण.
Yes.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकम्. नमावं विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने. नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे. वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं साजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च. हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते. तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
I don't know, it's a little distorted the screen, but I think the connection is not good. So many devotees might not be able to see the screen.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a little distorted. और किसी को भी ऐसे ही नजर आ रहा है? थोड़ा सा distorted?
No,
It's clear
okay.
for you all?
It's okay. It's
Okay.
okay.
Okay, it's good, it's good. Now it's fine.
So we are covering the 16th chapter. Till now we read divine qualities. Now Krishna is going to explain demoniac qualities.
So this is 16.7. Actually, if the bar is moved or shrunk or something, or put it down, yeah, this is the seventh sloka.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Pravrittim cha nivrittim cha
Pravrittim cha nivrittim cha
gnanana vidur asuraha
janana vidurasuraha
janana vidurasuraha
janana vidurasuraha
na saucham napi chacharo
nau saucham napi chacharo
na satyam teshu vidyate
न सत्यं तेषु विद्यते
pravrittim cha nivrittim cha
प्रवृत्तिं च निवृत्तिं च
janana vidurasuraha
जनाना विदुरासुरः
न शौचम नापि चाचारो
न शौचं नापि चाचारो
न सत्यम तेषु विद्यते।
न सत्यं तेषु विद्यते। You want to go to the
असत्यम अप्रतिष्ठम ते
असत्यम् अप्रतिष्ठं ते
जगद आहुर अनीश्वरम
जगद आहुर अनीश्वरम्
अपर अस्पर संभूतम
अपरास्पर असम्भूतम्
किम अन्यत् काम हेतुकम
किमन्येत् कामहैतुकम्
असत्यम अप्रतिष्ठहम ते
असत्यम् अप्रतिष्ठं ते
जगद आहुर अनीश्वरम
जगत् आहुर्वनीश्वरम्
अपरस्पर संभूतम
अपरस्परा सम्भूतम्
किमन्यत् काम हेतुकम
किमन्यत् कामहैतुकम्
एतां दृष्टिम अवस्तभ्यम
एतां दृष्टिम् अवस्तभ्य
नष्ट आत्मनो
नष्ट आत्मनो
अल्पबुद्धया
अल्पबुद्धयः
नष्टात्मनो अल्पबुद्धया
नष्टात्मनो अल्पबुद्धयः
प्रभवन्ति उग्रकर्मः
प्रभवन्ति उग्रकर्माणः
क्षयायो जगतो हितः
क्षयाय जगतो
क्षयायो
हितः
जगतो हिता
जगतो अहितः
एतां दृष्टिम् अवस्थाभ्यम्
एतां
एतां
दृष्टिम्
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 अवस्थाभ्याम्
अवस्थाभ्यम्
अवस्थाभ्यम्
नष्टात्मनो अल्पबुद्धया
नष्टात्मनो
नष्टात्मनो अल्पबुद्धयः
अल्पबुद्धया
प्रभवन्ति उग्रकर्माणः
प्रभवन्ति
प्रभवन्ति
उग्रकर्माणः
उग्रकर्मणाः
क्षयाय जगतो हितः
क्षयाय
क्षयाय
जगतोऽतः
जगतो हिता
अहितः
తెలుగు ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ కరణ్ చదువుతారా అమ్మా
రాజు
చదవండి
మ్యూట్ లో ఉంది, చదువుతున్నాను. అసురీ గుణములు గలవారు చేయవలసింది ఏదియునో చేయరానిదేదియో ఎరుగ కొందరు. శుచిత్వము గాని సదాచారము గాని సత్యము గాని వారి యందు గోచరింపదు. హరే కృష్ణ.
హరే కృష్ణ. నాన్నగారు చదువుతారా?
చదువుతారట. ఈ జగత్తు అసత్యమనియు ఆధారము లేదనియు నియామకుడు ఎవరును దీనిని లేదనియు సంగమాభిలాష చేతనే ఉత్పాతమైనదనియు దీనికి కామము తప్ప మరొక కారణము లేదనియు వారు పలుకుదురు.
అత్త చదువుతా మూడవది.
చేత నష్టాత్ములను అల్పబుద్ధులను అగు అసుర స్వభావం గలవారు ఇట్టి అభిప్రాయములనే అనుసరించుచు అహితములను జగద్వినాశకారములను అగు ఉగ్ర కర్మలలో నియుక్తులగుదురు. హరే కృష్ణ.
హరే కృష్ణ. హిందీ
मैं बोलूं प्रभु जी?
हाँ बोलिए.
जो आसुरी हैं वह ये नहीं जानते कि क्या करना चाहिए और क्या नहीं करना चाहिए. उनमें ना तो पवित्रता, ना उचित आचरण और ना ही सत्य पाया जाता है.
अंजू दीदी.
हाँ जी, यस. हरे कृष्णा.
हरे कृष्ण.
वे कहते हैं कि यह जगत मिथ्या है, इसका कोई आधार नहीं है और इसका नियम किसी ईश्वर द्वारा नहीं होता. उनका कहना है कि यह काम में इच्छा से उत्पन्न होता है और काम के अतिरिक्त कोई अन्य कारण नहीं है. हरे कृष्णा.
हरे कृष्ण. हेमा दीदी.
हरे कृष्णा.
हरे कृष्ण.
ऐसे निष्कर्मों का अनुगमन करते हुए असुरी लोग जिन्होंने आत्मज्ञान खो दिया है और जो बुद्धिमान हैं ऐसे अनुपयोगी एवं भयावह कार्यों में प्रवृत्त होते हैं जो संसार का विनाश करने के लिए होता है. हरे कृष्ण.
हरे कृष्ण. इंग्लिश.
Those who are demoniac do not know what is to be done and what is not to be done. Neither cleanliness nor proper behavior nor truth is found in them.
నేను చదవనా?
చదువు.
They say that this world is unreal, that there is no foundation, and that there is no God in control. It's produced of sex desire and has no cause other than lust. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
చదివేనా?
Following such conclusions, the demoniac who are lost to themselves and who have no intelligence engage in unbeneficial, horrible works meant to destroy the world. So, this is very, very familiar to all of us. And this is the trending fashion today. What is a fashion? If you see, maybe in 1970s, we have not been around so much to see the hippie culture, but it is manifest now also in the same way. So the hippies were became very popular in a negative way that time, but the traces of Kali Yuga has crept in into every sphere of our life. Today people say, it is cool thing to go to the bar and drink alcohol. Today, alcohol drinking is so common. It is one of the most trendiest thing, and every single party, marriage, New Year, now it is coming. You'll see how much liquor is being propagated as a cool thing. It's total and no good behavior. No good behavior. All the dress, even the dress, how much ever it is cut jeans and all that is sells the highest. And what is that? I mean, like, even if we find a small tear in our dress, we think it is not really good. But now the fashion is just become ulta. Everything is topsy-turvy. To have a clean shaved head is considered very clean. But then they consider growing long hair as fashion. Not to take bath is fashion. To sleep very late is fashion. To drink on your, uh, you know, bed, bed tea, bed coffee, this is a fashion. All are bad behavior. All are bad, not cleanliness at all. We don't even like that. Without even drinking, brushing your teeth, you don't want to even put a cup of water inside your mouth. Things have changed completely. So this is the influence of Kali Yuga. And the best of all, one who speaks lies and who cheats, they are the ones who are glorified the most. We have seen all through all our life, everywhere. You open your eyes, everywhere it is like that. Even your Netflix series, what is very famous, all the shows, how cleverly the thief is stealing. If he shows, then that is considered a very intelligent movie because the guy knows how to cheat and escape the police and everything, and he can still do bad things. So those are the kind of movies which are very trending. That is what people want to see. It is glorified. In Kali Yuga, it is just the opposite. There is no glorification if somebody is truthful, somebody is showing divine qualities, somebody is meek and humble. These qualities are never glorified. That is the age of Kali Yuga. Um, uh, the agency of Kali Yuga promotes all bad things.
Do you have
We
a
don't know.
slide? Do you have a slide like the other one that you had? Did you
I
make that or you didn't?
I
Or you
didn't
didn't?
actually. I should make that.
Yeah, okay. That.
I should make actually.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, those are very nice things.
Actually, if you
In
put
fact,
that slide again, it is the reverse. It is the
it's a reverse. Yes,
reverse. So there it is, you're clean,
I'll show
you're
that.
truthful.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you can put side by side. It would be really good.
It will be good actually. I know. I
Yeah.
can show the same shades, the same shade. Like say
Hmm.
white color is there, white paint is there. It should supposed to be white paint, right? But then if you touch with any other color, then immediately white color is gone, right? So like that, all these 25 qualities are already there because we are all pure living entities, lovers of God. Originally, that's our original nature. But everything is covered and this same 25 shades look different. They are all the same things, but they are covered with something. Just like one paint, you put one red color, then the white becomes like pink. You put some dark color, then it becomes like dark blue or something. Like that, all these 25, some impurity you put on the soul, then it looks like a different shade. Those are all demoniac qualities. If you want, I can tell you all the shades where how they are all become different. I can start with uh,
But
the
you go
last
back.
one. No, I'll start with the last one.
Okay.
See, we are envy and passion for honor. So this is the starting actually. The original reason why all the living entities came into this material world is because of envy. Envy to whom? To the Supreme Lord. Why is the Supreme Lord the master? Why I cannot be that? That thought crossed in our mind once. Immediately when the thought crossed your mind, immediately Krishna, staying in your heart as Paramatma, he said, okay, if that is your desire, I will satisfy your desire. Boom! Immediately we came to this material world. So that envy to Krishna now is manifest envy to everybody else around us. Everybody around us, including our own spouses. You're marrying, we think we are all, very harmonious and we are the best. We are not enemies. But the truth is, why every living entity comes into this world is basically to exhibit this quality, how I want to be the master. This is our original disease. This is called Bhavarogam. What is that? Bhavaroga. We all come with original disease. Just like allopathy does not cure the root cause, it only cures the symptoms, right? And homeopathy and Ayurveda, they go to the root. What is the root cause? Why is this pain coming? Why is your headache coming? They are not treating headache. They go to the root cause and they understand, okay, if you cure that root cause, then your headache will be gone, right? The same way, Bhagavatam is giving this solution for the root cause. And what is the root cause? The root cause is you are envious of Krishna. And that is why we came here. And how is that manifest in this world? We want to be the controller. Because of our limited karma, we all want to control little things only. Okay, I don't have karma to control the whole city. Maybe I can control my own family. I can control my children. I can control my wife. I can control this house. I can control my salary. I can control whatever I can lay my hands on. But I want to be the controller. So there is a constant struggle between husband, wife, neighbors, everything. This is a constant thing that is going on all the time. This is exhibited. So that is the reverse shade. So the reverse shade, how do you repair this? The first way a devotee is repairing this problem is by understanding with jnana that jivera swarupa hoy Krishna Nitya Das. This is the first knowledge. First, you should have knowledge that we are eternal servants of Krishna. So, if you get this knowledge, then of course you act in that knowledge. And of course, you can propagate that knowledge more in your consciousness through good association, through good Sangha, Sadhu Sangha. That increases. And that idea of controlling will reduce slowly. Then, when it reduces, then you become meek and humble, which is the opposite. Again, the opposite shade of being meek and humble is to be the Lord of the universe. Make sense?
Yeah.
So
the first,
this.
we can go by the demoniac do not know what is to be done. So those who are demoniac do not know what is to be done and what is not to be done. So can we say that the second point here, as a devotee, you know what is your duty. That purifications of one's existence is what
Yes.
you need to know, what you need to do. But in demoniac persons, they do not know what is it that they should do and what they should not do. They don't
Correct.
have clarity. So
Correct.
that is the first point, I think. And the
Yes.
second one is the 24th here. It says cleanliness, and
Yes.
here they are
Opposite.
never clean.
Never clean.
And then proper behavior means they are either, I think, gentleness or simplicity. These two qualities, if you together, if you put, then that will give, I think, and self control also. I think all these three qualities, opposite would be to not have proper behavior. They don't
Exactly.
know how to behave nicely, how to be nice with other people, because they are so, like what quality you told, that because we
Yes.
want to nod over material nature and to control everyone, so you don't want to practice that, so you don't know how to do proper behavior. I'm reading actually from the,
Correct. Correct. Yeah, you can figure out
yeah.
all the words. Yes.
And the opposite, and the third one which is written is not truth in found in them. So they are
Yes.
never truthful. So
Yes.
in
11th.
this case, the 11th point is they are truthful always. In every
Hmm.
circumstance, they will be truthful. So
Correct.
as a demoniac person, these qualities, they don't show, and they show the qualities of neither being clean, they don't know what to do, and they don't have good behavior,
Mhm.
and they are never truthful. So these are the first
And
few
then go to the,
qualities, four
yes.
qualities actually.
Yes.
They don't know what to do. They
Correct.
are neither clean, nor good behavior, not
Hmm.
truthful. Four qualities we spoke. Can we
Yeah.
go to the next the other one?
Yeah. Go to the next sloka.
Yeah, 1 minute. I will go to that. So the next sloka says, they say that this world is unreal, that there is no foundation, and that there is no God in control. So how do
Exactly.
we, yes, correct. Yeah.
You see,
Performance of
all this.
sacrifice.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
Performance of
this.
cultivation of spiritual knowledge also.
Yes.
Yeah.
All these
The
points.
opposite of that.
All
Yeah.
the opposite of
Basically.
this.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
opposite of this is that
So
sloka.
they believe that this world is not real, and that there is no foundation, and that there is no God in control.
Correct.
So
You
they are
see, all the
godless
big
basically.
scientists, all the big scientists today, Stephen Hawkins is the new guy. He's like the Einstein of the modern science today. He is the one who declared there is no God because he spoke about black hole theory a little bit, and it's called a Hawking principle. He's the one who gave the idea how black hole can be understood and antimatter and all that. His theory got popular because of that. Whatever he says, the scientific world is going by that. And he is saying, and as an authority, he said, there is no God. If there is no God, just because he said there is no God, that's how the science is going. And he's appreciated a lot. But actually, the other scientists like Einstein, Newton, they never said that. They were actually looking for God. He
True
said,
science.
Einstein did say that I am looking for the fundamental particle only to figure out how the great engineer, the creator of this world, has put everything together. So till now, there is no universal principle in this world that you can see that it is done randomly without a design. Everything is so wonderful. In fact, uh, today we have the most advanced technology in medical science, the MRI machine, right? With MRI scanning, you without doing any operation, you can see inside your brain. But MRI also gives you only at a high level the imaging. But if you go even deeper into the microscopic level of your brain tissues, they have done mapping of that. You know, when they did the neural mapping of the brain, they went to the minutest part, how much ever you can zoom in into the brain structure and see the neural connections of the brain. You know what was fascinating? Most fascinating design of the neural structure in the brain is they took the image and they took the image of the cosmos, of the galaxies, and they zoomed in as much as they can, and they found out a similar pattern of the brain in the small cell, one small cell of the brain, and the cosmos. The image looks similar. How random that can be. You think it is just by random without any design, it is like that? Definitely not. Just like we discussed how many billions of cells we have in our body. Can't even count. Take one cell of our body, any one cell of the body you take. It says the cell of the body is more complex than you take the workings of a Manhattan city in New York. One cell. One cell. How can it be so random? It is not possible. And they say, oh, no, it is just, there was in the beginning of the creation, there was a single cell, and then it split itself, and then it became multicellular, and it became a complex organ, and then finally there were aquatics, and then there were amphibians, then there were birds, then there were beasts, and then there are monkeys, and finally, from monkey, we all came as a human. How silly it is. Simple common sense. We all know you have a grandfather. Yeah. So we look similar, something like our grandfather. Okay. You think grandfather has a father? Yeah, he should have a father. He has a grandfather. Yeah, sure, he has a grandfather. He might be looking similar, but you think he doesn't have a grandfather? He also has a grandfather. You go back, then you are saying somebody's grandfather is a monkey. At least my great grandfather is not a monkey, but somebody's grandfather is a monkey. That's what they're saying. How stupid it is.
Also, this is a theory which they cannot prove, because you cannot say few, like 10,000, 20, 30, 50,000 years back also that this was possible, because there is no proof. This is only their concoction. There is
Yeah.
no proof of it. There are bodies available, there are dead animals and fossils and everything available for all, even humans also.
Yes.
Fossils are available, dead skeletals are available. So they don't have any
But
proof.
even according to their own study, they say they have a reason. Modern man skeleton should be found only in the top layer. Modern man skeleton cannot be found in the bottom layer, because bottom layer is more than 1 million years old. So the man is only since 10,000 years, man is there. Before that, there is no man. That's their finding. But then in their own excavation, they found modern man skeleton in the bottom layer, which is at 1 million years.
Yes.
They said, oh, maybe it's a mistake. That species, that proof of skeletons, let us not consider. Now, why? Because it doesn't fit into their theory.
Yeah.
So let's remove that
They
evidence.
pick and choose what they want to put in their
It's
theory.
cherry picking.
Cherry picking. Yeah.
It's cherry picking they did.
Yeah.
So point is, they want to come back to this one singular point of saying that this world, there is only one purpose. Just enjoy.
Yeah.
This is only for, this world is born out of sexual arrangement, and then hence we all have only one purpose, and let us enjoy. Nobody has seen tomorrow. Let's enjoy like nothing. That is their philosophy. And this is an asuric idea, demoniac quality, that
And
according to Krishna, because
this
they do not have
actually,
knowledge.
this philosophy is not there even few hundred years back also. People all, now only it is propagated more. Before, the number of people having this asuric mentality, this quality,
Has
was lower.
increased. Yes,
Now it has increased tremendously. So
yes,
there are more people saying this. So then, the number of people who don't believe in this thing are reducing.
yes.
So, whoever, more people are there, they kind of rule, they only, and everybody believes them.
Hmm.
Numbers. So then,
So this idea that apart from sex life, there is no other purpose in this world is, again, if you take the contrast of that, when you purify yourself from that idea, then what it should be is pure love for Krishna. That is called Krishna Prema. So when Krishna Prema is covered more and more with doubt, right now there is doubt. So that is what scientific community is doing. When your faith is free from doubt, it is prema. And when prema is covered with doubt, it reduces its prema down to its lower and lower quality of faith. So just like we might we might believe in God, but because there is doubt, that faith is not manifest as prema. So Krishna explains in the Bhagavad Gita and says in some other chapter, when all the doubts are gone, when there is no more doubt left in you, then you become Ananya Bhakta. Shuddha Bhakti will come to you. It is true in our everyday dealings also. Anything that you want to deal in this world, you need faith. Without, no matter how much you can talk about science and philosophy or whatever, every dealing in your life is based on faith. You believe when you stand on the earth that earth will hold you. It is possible earth can give way, make a, like a small, there are sinkholes. There are in California so many places. Suddenly the earth will give way, and then a sinkhole will come and it will go down. Your whole house can go down. Like we see even in Himalayas, there are landslides. You might be building a house. Recently I saw one video. There was a landslide, and hundreds of houses came down with that landslide. You could be having that situation. So even if you're walking, you can doubt, but we don't doubt. You can walk on the road, you can think any vehicle can come and hit me, even if you're walking on the footpath. But you don't doubt. You have faith. So you're conducting your daily business. You can doubt that whatever I eat, I might get some food allergy, I might get food poisoning, you can doubt. There's no problem, but you don't doubt. So there is some happiness, there is love in doing whatever you're doing. Correct? But moment that same faith is covered with doubt, then your life becomes hell. Just like we have no problem associating with people. We love to socialize. But COVID hit. Then what they said? Oh, social distancing. Don't go near people. If they cough, be doubtful. It might be virus. Then everybody put masks like monkeys. We all have same thing, masks. Right? Why? Doubt came. So more doubt comes, it covers, it shades, that shade is gone. That love shade is gone. So when that is removed, the doubt is removed, the faith becomes nishta, druda nishta. And then when it becomes firm faith, it becomes pure love. So the same divine and demoniac qualities are the two sides of the same coin. It's just the opposite side. The demoniac quality is just the opposite side.
Which was the last sloka? We did third one. Is it the ninth one?
That's
Can you
the,
see once
yeah.
in the 7? Yeah, it is ninth. Following such conclusion, the demoniac, who are lost to themselves and who have no intelligence, engage in unbeneficial, horrible works meant to destroy the world.
Yes. So, because they engage, they have no intelligence. It might sound counterintuitive. We think today people are more intelligent than the previous ages. That's what they propagate, right? Or previous ages, people are like cavemen, Stone Age. They don't know how to use tools. They don't know how to. They don't know how to make even fire. Only 2 stones they do like this and they create fire. That's how they taught us. They're Stone Age people. We are very intelligent. We know how to use computers. We know how to, throw rockets. We know how to put a satellite. We have internet. All these things we are telling. We are intelligent. Then how is it that Krishna is telling who have no intelligence? The demoniac have no intelligence. How do you understand that?
They don't have intelligence about God, basically. They are not sync with understanding God or the creation, what God has made. Is that the right answer?
True. Of course, we said why they don't. The previous one says that only. They don't want to believe in God. They say there is no God, first of all. In this creation, everything, the only purpose is sex life. There's no other way. Everything is produced in this world. So that is, of course, the root cause. So intelligence, because they are not able to, the Maya means illusion. Illusion means what? What is not there. They cannot understand how things are happening in this world. They have no intelligence. Like Prabhupada gave a very nice example. He said, you take a stick and you hit a snake. Now, who hit the snake?
Person held the stick and he hit the snake. But actually, the stick actually touched and hurt the snake. Like that?
Exactly. So, people who do not have intelligence, they think the stick has hit the snake.
Uh-huh. Because they cannot see God. They cannot see the person.
Person
So
who's
they
holding the stick.
Hmm. Hmm. And moving the
So,
stick also.
yeah,
Because the
otherwise the
person
stick
is
is just lying there.
uh, uh,
They cannot see the hand of God in how everything is happening in this world.
mm,
They can only see the other side of the stick, which is touching the snake. They cannot see the other end of the stick, which is held by a person. That requires intelligence.
So these people are the other people, the divine qualities. It's saying that the person who has divine qualities is trying to understand God and
Yes.
trying to have all of those qualities, whereas this person is wants to do work, and that person wants to share also this knowledge, whereas this person wants to do things to destroy the world.
Correct. I'll show
His
you that
goal.
verse. That is why they need passion for honor. Why? They are thinking they are the doers.
Hmm.
I am doing the work, so I need the benefit. I need the glory.
Hmm.
So Krishna says, Prakrite kriyamana gunai karmani sarvasaha ahankara vimudatma karta aham iti manyate. They are thinking vimuda. Because he is muda, he is thinking I am doing the work. So what is the shade that is covering this? Ahankara vimudhatma. So when this pure love is painted with this new paint called ahankara, then you cannot see who is at play, who is doing the show. They do not know Prakriti, Trigunas are working everything, but they are thinking they are doing it.
But then there is a little bit of a difference also, no? Then the demoniac people will also take this logic and they'll say, "Oh, we are not doing the,
No.
destroying of the world."
That's different logic altogether. As devotee knows what is Prakriti, what is Prakriti and what is our decision. That is again a finer subject, but the point is here why they are seeking, why they are thinking I want the honor. A devotee is very humble. Why is he thinking he is humble? Because he is seeing the hand of God in everything. Devotee is not foolish. Devotee is very intelligent. He can understand everywhere the hand of God. And then finally, they engage in Ugra Karma. Ugra Karma means just like you can, all you need is little food to eat and live. That's all actually. But then they found this petrol. Now I want to run big machines with this. So then they started digging the earth. Now they have to transport it. So they have to build ships and they have to build machinery and they have to build roads to transport it. And then to sell that petrol now, they have to make all these cars and everything. The entire industry that you can see, it is all called Ugra Karma just to do the same activity. Ultimately, people are doing only four things, no matter how much technology you have. There are only four things that we all can do. What are the four things?
I won't answer, others you can answer.
Yes.
Four things that we do.
What are the four things that we do to enjoy life? You cannot do more than that.
Basic four things.
आहार, निद्रा, भय भय मैथुन.
बस जितना भी टेक्नोलॉजी हो, only these four things only you can do. Ahara, Nidra, by eating, sleeping, mating, defending. That's all. All the species are doing these four things. Now, because you have technology, you can do these four things in a little different way and call it better way of life. That's all. Even if you have all the money in the world, when you sleep on the floor or on a beautiful foam bed or whatever, nowadays these beds are 5 lakh rupees, or I don't even know how much is the cost, 10 lakh rupees. When you sleep, immediately you are transported into another world called dream world. Whether you are sleeping on that expensive bed or on the floor, the quality of your sleep, enjoyment of sleep is the same. There is no two ways. There is no American better sleep or Indian lower sleep. There's nothing like that. Eating, whether you eat with your 5 fingers or whether you eat with a fork and a spoon, whether you eat from the leaf plate or whether you put in an expensive cutlery, it's the same food that you eat. Only the enjoyment of the food is relished is when the food touches your tongue. That's all. So the quality of happiness of enjoying eating is never going to change no matter how much technology you have, no matter how expensive restaurant you go to. It is going to be the same. Sex life, Whether it is humans, whether it is animals, whether it is pigs, it is the same. It's the enjoyment, its quality of enjoyment is exactly the same. In fact, we cannot compete with animals. They can do much more than what we can do because our body is not actually meant for this work. And then defense. You might think we are very advanced. We have drones. With drone technology, I can stealthily go and put a bomb and come back. It is done in different species in different ways. That same defense technology is applied. So many birds, so many animals, so many ways there. In fact, you cannot even fathom the way they have intelligence, how to hide themselves. The smallest of the small grasshopper also knows how to hide inside the tree and camouflage into the branches. You cannot even find it. A small grasshopper you cannot catch. It knows very clever, very intelligent how to hide. We cannot even do that. So it has its own way of working. So no matter how advanced you might be thinking you are, you can only do these four things. Ahara nitra bhayamaitunam cha. So that's not the purpose of human life. Human life is meant for beyond these kind of works. And today, these demons are not walking in the society with two horns on their head, with black face, how they show in the movies. No, they look very, very decent, the most sophisticated. They can dress in three-piece suit and all that. But their mentality, their consciousness is what matters. What do they think? How do they interact with others? They may be speaking very sweetly, very politely, very lovingly, all that externally they can show. But when they are dealing, their only one work is how to destroy the other person. He is a competitor right now. How I can take over his business and how I can finish him off. For doing that, he can talk very, very politely, very nicely. Just like you never know. Like, for example, if there is Facebook and there is Google and there is Elon Musk all put in the same room, you know what is going on in each person's brain. How I can eat away that company's share. Correct? But they all will pose as though they are doing the best work in the, they engage in the best employment they are giving to the people. We are the most beneficiaries. We are doing benefit to the whole world. Loka hitam, because of us only you all guys are enjoying. All such talk also they will give. But all the time they are envious. In fact, this is the basic difference between a grihastha life and a grihamedi life. A grihamedi is unlike the grihastha, is all the time comparing the next person with the next person. How come this guy is enjoying? He laugh. He laugh and smile at you. But inside he is envious. Oh, if I wish I only had that opportunity. Idiot, how did he get that? I should somehow get it. And he'll talk nicely, friendly way. And then he'll want to find out what did you do. And then cutthroat business. That's how these people operate in this world. And they're all the time they're thinking, today I have 10 more competitors. If I just can chip in 5 more or 6 more, then I can become the best. I'll become the best. I'll become top. So like this, their demoniac qualities are further described. In fact, there are only 3 slokas for divine qualities. Krishna goes on talking the entire chapter demoniac qualities. So many qualities are there. The entire chapter is demoniac qualities. So much is there. In our own life, we can see people, we can, with a little intelligence, when you become a devotee, you can see very clearly how others are operating and how they should not be. So in our life, we know all that. I'll stop here.
So we will, I don't know what's the next shloka. We have any more shlokas in this right now in the slides or no? We are done with
You put only up to 9.
Up to 9 only I've put.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to do all of them actually. The 11, 10, 11, 12, all of them are. We'll
No,
see.
after 9, there is 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. From
Okay,
19 to
so
24 continuously. It is.
maybe we can actually in the next class just summarize the 11 to 19, whatever the next sloka is. Till there, we'll just summarize it so that we know what Krishna is speaking over there, because we have to be careful what are the demoniac qualities, and if we want to progress in Krishna consciousness, Krishna has, even though there are less slokas in this, but we'll go through, just give a little bit of gist, right? I think. What do you think?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, we'll try to make a small presentation. That way we can understand what are the demoniac qualities, and we should try ourselves to be away from those qualities
Yeah.
and become better persons.
And like you saw the first point itself, fearfulness, fearlessness, and a divine quality.
Yeah.
So when you have, see this,
Which one?
fearlessness,
Yeah.
right? The
Yeah.
opposite of that is filled with anxiety.
Oh.
When you are filled with demoniac qualities, the entire population becomes filled with anxiety. That's a clear indication we are not in proper consciousness. So like that.
Any questions anybody has?
Yeah, any discussion points? If anybody asks, it will be more interactive. No points for discussion?
Hippism has become a tradition, in fact, in today's world. Actually, if you go to see.
Atheism.
Hippism.
Yeah,
Hippies.
atheism. Exactly. Like I said,
It's
doubt.
become a tradition.
The doubt has been incorporated in our minds more and more by the modern science. In fact, there is one very beautiful statistics. They said when somebody who is not joined school yet, the faith in God is like 70 to 80%. So by the time they finish high school, the number of people who believe in God is 60%. After they finish graduation, it becomes 40%. When they finish PhD, I think it becomes 20%. They believe in God. And then finally, when they become very advanced in a very particular field of science, it becomes 5%. They believe in God, who are Nobel laureates and all that. So they are worried about this 5% people, it seems, who believe in God. So they don't want that 5% also to believe in God. They are on the top level. They are like Nobel laureates and such type of highest intellectual level that is possible. That's considered still very high. 5% is very high. So that much it is eroded in faith in God. The more you study in science, the more your faith in God is eroded. Isn't that a wonderful study?
I have studied. I have worked hard. I have. It's my hard work.
No. because of my knowledge, because of my
Yeah.
understanding, now I understand that there is no God.
Mm.
The more you understand, you get educated, you should understand how wonderfully the Lord has made the creation. It is the opposite.
Mm.
The conclusion is the opposite.
I think we don't have any other points or questions for discussion, and there's nobody in this thing
YouTube.
also, so
Okay.
we can stop here.
Okay.
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow we will see, because today we have a program in the evening. If we can do the class in the morning, then I will put it in the morning. Just keep an eye from afternoon onwards. If everything doesn't become too late, then maybe we can do the class in the morning. Okay,
if possible,
so
can we do the revision of the Rudra Gita from the beginning? Can we just chant once?
I can do
okay,
that.
yeah,
See how
then maybe if we have to only chant and not explain, then maybe it will be easy. Then we can just have the class,
Okay.
right? Because the
Mm.
explanation is not there. We don't have to. So we can do
Ah,
exactly same time, 6:30, how
yeah.
we did today, your time,
Mm.
6:30 and 8 o'clock. Unless something changes for us, then I
See,
will let you all know if we cannot do for some reason.